Israel's leader has given his now traditional performance at the UN General Assembly in New York and came out swinging at Iran. Prime Minister Netanyahu suggested that Tehran poses the same, if not a greater, global threat than Islamic State. Let's get more from RT's Marina Portnoy, who joins us live now from New York. Marina, the Israeli Prime Minister really wasn't pulling any punches. Just take us through what he had to say.
He certainly wasn't. Benjamin Netanyahu tried to steer the world body's attention towards Iran, while most in the international community are very concerned about ISIS. He warned UN members not to be fooled by what he called Iran's manipulative charm offensive. He said Iran hasn't abandoned the idea of a global Islamic revolution, and he maintained that the country's ultimate goal is to remove international sanctions while moving forward to build a nuclear bomb. Israel's prime minister accused Tehran of bamboozling its way to an agreement with nations that would still leave the country in possession of thousands of centrifuges to enrich uranium.
So don't be fooled by Iran's manipulative charm offensive. It's designed for one purpose and for one purpose only: to lift the sanctions and remove the obstacles to Iran's path to the bomb. The Islamic Republic is now trying to bamboozle its way to an agreement that will remove the sanctions it still faces and leave it with the capacity of thousands of centrifuges, to enrich uranium.
Now, Iran maintains that its nuclear program is only being used for peaceful purposes. It is allowed to have a nuclear program as a member of the Nuclear Non-Proliferation Treaty. Now, Iran currently is in talks with Russia, China, the U.S., Britain, France, and Germany to come to some sort of deal that would ease the sanctions, international sanctions imposed on the country for the past few years, and to make its nuclear program more transparent. Those talks seem to be very fruitful over the past year. A deal needs to be struck by the end of November. This is something that Israel does not want to happen. Israel isn't happy about the fact that there have been better relations between Iran and the West over the past year, ever since President Rouhani stepped into office. So now we hear the Israeli Prime Minister take to the stage at the United Nations, warning the world that Iran still remains the gravest international threat, even more dangerous than ISIS, which Iran coincidentally seems to be fighting along with the international community.
OK, that's our correspondent Marina Portnoy bringing us the very latest from New York on events at the UN General Assembly. Thanks so much.